Hey, gang, we're here for 30 minutes of quads and glutes. This is going to be pretty foundational today, so nothing you haven't seen. Getting back to basics, I have in my setup heavy dumbbells, moderate dumbbells, so 15s, 20s, 30s. I've got a heavy barbell set up in case I want to go heavier for straight leg RDLs. I have a plate to just give me like a slight elevation for deficit lunges. So you can use a platform or just a plate on the ground like I have. And then I have a shallow bench coming in at the end for some single leg hip thrusts. Single leg and also regular. We're gonna do kind of like I guess it's a traditional circuit, not really a superset since we're adding regular ones in. So however you want to set up your hip thrust situation, shallow bench, or if you're taking this workout to the gym, you could set up your Smith machine, barbell, whatever you want to do. I'll give you a moment to go ahead and get set up, and we're gonna warm up together. All right, so let's start our warm up together. Okay, let's go ahead and bring it into some air squats. We've got goblet squats today, so I want you thinking in terms of how we're gonna squat in our warm up should feel exactly the same as it does when we add weight, whether it's a back squat, a goblet squat, front squat. Our foundation doesn't change. So if we're not warming up properly and there's some sort of crack in the foundation, if there's some sort of imbalance or slight, I don't know, abnormality in our technique, then that's also going to show up when you add weight. So just like an athlete comes up to the tee with their swing, their proper swing, that swing should look exactly the same when they step into the batter's box. Nothing should change, all right? So start to think in terms of your foundation. I know, I use a lot of softball analogies. It's just an easy way for me to translate single leg scoops. Stay right here. Heel down, toe up. Send the hips back, scoop through, and use this as an opportunity to get focused on that hinge. Send those hips back, almost as if you were rocking backwards, pulling the hip up. If you got tight hips like me, we're gonna take it to our mat and really get in deep there. Switch it up. I want you to go as heavy as you're comfortable today. Next week we have a deload week. So we're only working like 50 to 70% capacity next week. I want you to start to think of your fitness as a long-term process, okay? Less of a focus on PRing every single workout, but I'm gonna need you to like also not go through the motions at the same time, if that makes sense. So just kind of open up those hips in this yogi squat, press the elbows against those knees, the inside of the knee. Ooh, that's a nice way to start, opening up the hips at least. Awesome work. Let's come to the top of our mat. Reach it up nice and tall. Fall forward in that forward fold. And just begin to walk it out. All right, big step of that right leg. Outside the right hand, drop the back knee. Reach it up nice and tall. Drop the elbow down and in as far as you can go. That hip opener is literally everything. We're going to really try to focus on not letting the hamstrings take over too much today. Quad and glute. So there is quad focused moves, there are glute focused moves. Now, send it back to a down dog. Hips come forward, switch sides, same thing, opposite side. Drop the elbow down and in, reach up. Good, good. All right, we're going to come into one of my favorite stretches as of late. This is going to be our running pigeon. So I'm going to bring that right knee in between my hands, kind of sitting upright a little bit still. Left leg comes forward into a runner's lunge. Then we bring it back. So if you love a pigeon, we're just getting dynamic with it. Wonderful stretch in that glute. Let's go one more. Same deal, other side. Make sure you've got that pigeon form and you're in a position that works for you. If you want to get deeper in that stretch, come down as far as you want. Last one. All right, good. We're at last stretch, and I'm going to give you 30 seconds for freestyle, whatever you need to do. Grab a drink, stretch it out. Taking it into a single leg windmill. So my left knee is up. Right knee is coming down as if I'm squishing a ball between the knee and the ground. Really try to force that opposite knee up. This is such a good hip stretch. Oh my God. And the more reps you get in, the more mobility you'll feel. Awesome job, team. Good. Sweet. Let's go one more each side. Good, 30 seconds to a minute to stretch out anything else you might want to stretch out. I'm telling you, if we're not getting a good dynamic stretch, especially on leg days, you're gonna definitely feel the difference, okay? So if you wanna be able to do a little bit more, just be able to do a little bit more every single workout. It's gonna come down to proper form and technique, and it's also gonna come down to a proper dynamic stretch, proper cool down. So take 5 minutes to cool it down after this workout. We're starting with a goblet squat. So it's up to you if you want to elevate the heels, if that helps you. You could get a little tighter stance if that helps you focus on the quads. I'm gonna take a regular, just straight up goblet stance with my heavy dumbbell. We're gonna go in a somewhat like a pyramid style, okay? So 8, 6, and 4, okay? So that 4 rep range. You might be thinking like, dude, 4 reps? Yes, 4 reps because the goal is to go as heavy as you can, all right? So if you need to double these weights up to challenge yourself in a 4 rep range, then that's what you're gonna need to do. Last one. We're going into a straight leg RDL. Roll those shoulders down and back. Chin to chest. Send those hips back. Dumbbells start by the side. They start to naturally come in over those knees. Zip it up. Good, good. Last one. 8. Single leg deficit lunges. You might want a chair or a wall nearby for support. So I'm taking it with one heavy dumbbell to start. My intention is to go a little bit heavier every round though. Good, good. Switch it up. Two more. Woo! Awesome shit. Awesome shit. Quick sip of water. Now, do you need recovery? You should be feeling like you need some recovery. All right? If not, I'm going to need you to go a little bit heavier or do a little bit more. All right? So, if that's going to mean doubling up your weights, going a little bit heavier, do what you got to do. For 6 reps this round, I'm going to go 40 pounds instead of 30. Six straight leg RDLs. Good, good. Adding 10 to the lunges. If you didn't notice, I'm going glute biased. So I'm leaning over that front heel. If you want to make it more quad dominant, then I suggest you stand a little bit more upright. On tracks, not a tightrope. Switch it up. Good, good. Quick sip of water. Woo. Don't crush your hands when you drop your weights. Try not to crush your fingers. All right, round 3, 4 reps. This is where you're going to be picking up your heaviest weights. So, for me, I'm gonna go 60 pounds for squats, for 4, whatever the hell I have on this bar, I don't even know, for RDLs, and I'm gonna attempt 60 pounds for lunges. 4 reps, let's go. So good. Here we go, 4 reps. Straight legs. Four reps for lunges. And then we are done with circuit 1. Woo! Damn. Spicy. Very spicy. Okay. Woo! So, if you've never attempted some heavier weight options, so if you've never used a barbell, for example, I recommend you go for it for a short rep range, like 4 or 6, especially for compounds like squats, deadlifts, okay? Because that should build your confidence. If you can go heavy for 3 to 4 reps, you can start to work your way up, okay? If your form is right, if you're confident in your form. If not, you keep using heavy dumbbells, then you graduate to barbells and different things like that. But you'll never know until you try, essentially. I'm getting my timer up. If you never try, you'll never know. Coldplay. All right, so 30-second pushes. We've got 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. I'm going to attempt to go heavy for these single leg bridges. Let me demo for you. Actually, let me just take a couple practice reps versus demoing. See how this feels. But the goal is to obviously go 30 each side. Then, when both ass cheeks are fatigued, we're gonna either keep your heavy dumbbell or strap in. I'm gonna strap in. If you're using a Smith machine, maybe I would just use the bar, then load for regular hip thrust, and we're gonna add a 3-second hold. Okay, so you might need a little bit of trial and error for this first round, unless you want to take a second right now and do some practice reps to find your sweet spot for your weight. We add like 5 seconds to transition. Okay, working that right side. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Damn, it's been a while since we've done a single leg in this type of setup. You're halfway already. We'll take a quick 5-second shakeout at the end of the set before we switch. 3, 2, and 1. Quick little shakeout / transition. Here we go. Same thing, other side. 3, 2, 1. Immediately feel better balanced on the right than I do on the left, but we're working through it. The big thing is control. Do not rush these, okay? 3, 3 up, 3, 3 down. That's the tempo you're going to work with to create that mind-muscle connection. 3, 2, shake it off, strap it in real quick, or keep that heavy weight. Put on both legs together. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 3, 2, and 1. 3, 2, and 1. 3, 2, and 1. 2, 1. Couple more. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last. 3, 2, and 1. Breathe through the shaking. Woo! The shaking is normal, okay? The shaking is normal. I need you to know that. And that means you are creating the right mind to muscle connection. How many times have you in your life rushed through an exercise? You rushed through it, so you didn't get the optimal effect of it. And we want to do the opposite. So in here, we want to slow the tempo down, create the right mind to muscle connection, because if you're not targeting the glutes, you're not going to work the glutes, okay? And this is a quad and glute focused workout. So if you're just going through the motions and being willy-nilly with your weight selection, you're not going to get the most out of your time here. I want to make sure you're here to get the most out of this 30 minutes together every single day that we're together. 5 seconds, we go. If you need more time, if you need more recovery, take it. And if you're not feeling this in the glute, I'm going to need you to pull a mirror up, record yourself, check out your form, and see where your feet placement is, what your speed, tempo looks like. Last one, 3, 2, 5 second shakeout. Here we go. Woo! Same deal, other side. 3, 2, 1. It's normal for one side to be maybe slightly more challenging than the other, okay? That's what unilateral work highlights. Imbalances. Gives you a chance to work on imbalances, time, so that you can become better, stronger, faster, everything. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. Here we go. Last 3, 2, and 1. That booty shaking, yeah. Yep. That's mind muscle connection right there. So opportunity to go the heaviest you've gone, whatever that looks like to you, okay? Whatever that looks like. There's no right or wrong. Okay, last set. Last set, best set. Gotta hit my timer. Doy. If you need more recovery, take it. If you're ready to go, then let's go. 3, 2, 1, let's hit it. Ten seconds, come on, push. Good shit. 3, 2, quick little shake out and switch. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Now, for those of you who think, or know people that think, I can't get a good workout at home. I can't focus. I can't, I can do more at the gym. I'm going to remind you that I've gone to the gym exactly 3 times over the last 3 weeks. Every single fucking time the equipment that I needed has been in use. So it's a complete waste of time. 3, 2, 1. So if you've got a few functional things at home, dumbbells, maybe a barbell, guess what? You can work out at home and get a better quality one usually. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. One more, come on. 3, 2, 1. Shut it down. Whew. Damn. Oh my goodness. My goodness. All right, we're gonna do a slight, I don't want to call it a cool down set, but we're gonna do some quick little subtle isometric movements. You can have a mini loop band as an option. You don't need this though. So if you want a little extra resistance. Not necessary though. We're going to take it to some windmills because the glutes are already fatigued. So going single leg is going to really add that extra emphasis on that side glute. And it's going to keep you moving, releasing some lactic acid. Again, don't skip the cool down. Never skip the cool down. But this just gives that little extra added burn. You feel it already? When you're already fatigued. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. The goal is to keep a neutral spine, neutral pelvis. You're using the glute to point the toe, take it into your rainbow or half circle. I don't even remember what I called these, but try to force that neutral spine and draw the belly button in. Stay with it. 3, 2, and 1. Postpartum mamas, if we are not working the glutes, we're not working the deep core. If you're not working the deep core, then you're not rehabbing properly after childbirth. I don't care if it's been 5 years that you gave birth or 6 or 7 months. Here we go, same thing. Add extra resistance if you feel you need to in order to be challenged. Next time we work the glutes, we're going to be pairing with hamstrings and glutes, creating like a whole new vibe. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Your ass should be on fire at this point. Ten seconds, stay with it. 3, 2, 1, good. Woo! Quick little shakeout. Last round, best round. Here we go. How are you going to make this your best round yet? Are you going to add a little bit of resistance? Are you going to double down on technique? What does that look like? Because this is what I need you to start thinking about. I need you to think of your fitness as a long-term process. What's going to happen between now and 6 months from now? Are you likely to stop working out? No. You're going to continue to work out because you've created that lifestyle. It's just a matter of keeping the right structure, being consistent in the right way, and progressions. Because if you're not progressing, if you're literally doing the same shit day in and day out, never adding resistance, you're never taking the time to really perfect form and technique, you're not going to go very far. So I need you to start doubling down and thinking, how do I be 1% better? If I do this workout again in the future, how do I be 1% better? 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and cool it down. Don't skip it. Static stretching, non-negotiable. Drink water, hydrate, eat, walk, move your body. Don't just sit for the rest of the day. Slay whatever you've got going on in your calendar today. Slay it. I'll see you back here strong tomorrow.